Welcome back, everybody, to something that I would consider to be quite special. Right in front of me, I have the March Madness version of Ghost Peaches. Badonk. So, if you don't know, Peaches is a newly released flavor, or somewhat newly released flavor, by Ghost that came out back in March of this year, 2025. So, it's actually getting pretty close to a year old now. But you can see that this one here is the March Madness one. So, it is the last textured can that Ghost ever made, and it's textured like a basketball. It's pretty damn cool. You can see it is definitely a sleeve. I mean, you can hear my nail hitting it. So, they do make a traditional variant of this can, obviously, and it looks a little like that. But that one is not textured. It is very much a printed can. And that one is pretty readily available. It's at most gas stations. Even my Walmart has had a few, which is weird because we don't normally carry it, but we have it. You can find it at like Wegmans, Target, all those places. Camera's going all over. But yeah, it's not hard to find at all. It was hard to find for a little bit. This can, not this one in particular, because this one was available in stores, but this is the last one I was able to find at a Weiss near me. So I had to pick it up. But when the flavor first came out, Ghost did a Secure a Can event on their app, as they usually do for their new flavors. And I won it, and I got another can that was the March Madness, and I tried it then. And the same thing happened with the iced tea lemonade, which is the exact one that I recorded for, I think it was episode 3. So, or no, episode 5. Yeah, I can remember my own series. But yeah, so this is a pretty special can, and this one in particular is in great shape. You're not going to be able to find this one, so don't even bother trying. But if you do want to find Peaches just in the future, it's pretty easy to find, and, you know, you're going to have to stick with the normal can design. You can see that this one has a basketball there. I love the attention to detail. So, with all the preface out of the way, let's just finally find out how this one tastes. Damn. Been holding that one in since March. That is one of the strongest peach smells you could ever find. That doesn't smell like cat piss. It's actually a very nice peach smell. It's great, I would say. Now, I'm really surprised at how denty the can is, but you know what? Let's find out. Is this going to be one of those times where the scent and the taste do happen to coincide with one another? Well, only one way to find out. Bottoms up. Alrighty. As not much of a fan of peach drinks, I have to say, this is like transcension for me, right? Like I just said, I am not usually huge on peach drinks. They're usually like just okay, or like, oh, they're alright, or they just suck. In the case of this, it's so good, right? Now, I will say it's not as good as the C4 Peach Jolly Rancher, which we already covered. That one will forever be the best peach drink. You can't convince me otherwise. However, this one is a very, very, very close second, and it's going to get an easy 9.5 out of 10. It's very, very good. You know, oh God, I need another sip. So, it kind of tastes like a little bit like peach rings, but like better. One thing I like about the C4 one is that it tastes like an actual peach. Like, I taste like the skin and the leaves, but it's good. This one does not have like an actual peach taste, like the peach fruit, but peach flavor-wise, it's very, very good. It's very sweet, but it's not overpowering, and I think it's quite accurate, you know? I mean, it obviously doesn't taste like a peach, but just in general, I think it's very good. You know, I'm going in circles here. I don't really know what else to say, because this is just so good. So yummy. 9.5 out of 10. Glad to cover another drink that came out in the grand old year of 2025. Hopefully I can find a way to shoehorn this into this year without having to upload it in 2026. I guess you'll find out on the upload date.